All right. Third act. Let's do it. So before we start the rolls, hopefully not 10 this time, because otherwise we're never lucky. We have to prepare for the unlucky rolls. So first of all, let's get rid of the stars that we
Plenty
had.
of time.
Boom, 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 and all this. Wait. This is taken already. What about this? And this. Cool. Now where is Mr. Hood at? How can we identify our thingies? I hope he can do it still for us. Because we sold all our identifiers. Oh no. Hello. Identify? No? Right. Because it's unachievable and we don't have scrolls, we're gonna have to hope we're not gonna get the buff for no identify items next turn, next act. So let's keep all the unidentified items and see what they are next turn. And now let's just get rid all of the thingies that are red. So this can go. These are the ones to look into. Identify, identify, identify. That's it, yeah. And here something? Nope. So this is our item. And the rest goes. Cool. So first of all, we sell all this.
My wares, I shall put this to use.
Cool. We have a little bit of money. Now,
Goodbye.
let's prepare for the no stash debuff. Like on the first act we did. So, what we really need is this. I don't think we don't need this. We have all the items based on this. We need the physical damage for the weapon. That's it. Yeah. So we need 3 of these. Fire, not so sure. We don't need this. This we will get. Nope. Negative. No Peroni. Nothing. From here, so the only debuff that we can get on the things like this will be no evasion allowed. Because we had all the other ones. Unless we get a no fire resistance, we can get this. So we skip this. No rarity was already there, so let's get this. It's I think the best. It's good enough. Rarity, cast speed should be alright. We can now get this. Rarity, yes please. And we need both this, of course, for the next act. Now the question is, do we really need this? Is it better? Rarity. Okay, rarity and rarity. This is evasion. This is energy shield. So energy shield, obviously. Evasion might get blocked, but still gonna take it. And energy shield. Cool. This is worse. Evasion. If evasion is a thing, let's get this as well. Now let's grab all of the funny items. Armor quality, metal quality weapon, and socket. This is whatever. Yeah, we have enough space, so let's take this as well. This is what? Quality of an armor. This is for staff and scepter wand. So quarter staff is under this, isn't it? Isn't it? Quarter staffs, yeah, so we don't need this. Excuse me. Cool. We don't have much to move, don't we? Ah, we need this. Okay. So let's grab. Wait, is this giving us something? Skill gem. We did use all of the skill gems. So we need to prioritize this. But also, we need some skills. And which ones are good? Cast speed. Cast speed? Not so sure about that. Brutality. Suppose this physical damage. Yes, please. Support use combo if combo blah blah blah. Suppose he is for to the whatever damage. Yes, fine. Whatever. Wait a second. Let me double check if everything is alright before we do the right things. Yes, guys, so Wheel of Luck will come in about 5 minutes. Let me just grab and everything put in here, and then we're gonna have the rolls for the next act. Just be patient. Supported skills deal 50 more damage with hits against enemies that are on low life. Okay. 35 damage, extra damage. Nope. Uh, I don't see it coming, really. Maybe. Yes. Hopefully. Yes, of course. Limit. We don't have limited, really. That's fine. So let's take all of this until the end. And I think we kinda sorted. Mm, we haven't missed anything significant. And Crapperoni doesn't count. 450, 600, blah blah blah. Okay, we are ready for the progression. So let's get to the next act. Then we will be able to use this as well at last, thank God. Cool.
Welcome. Yes.
Let's welcome ourselves in the third act with all the debuffs.
The beast has grown too.
Yeah, blah blah. And now the fun part is coming again. I must admit the second act boss with 10 debuffs was even harder than the first one with no potions, which is a surprise, but it is what it is. Okay, so now let's say goodbye to this and let me put the Wheel of Fun up. So, yep. So I have already prepared all the 20 debuffs I took off the list. And now we're gonna roll another amount between 5 and 10, depends on our luck. So first of all, let's get rid of this. as always. And let's put, oops. Yeah, and let's roll. Amount of the debuffs for the third act. 10 again? Of course! So beautiful. In the middle. How is that even possible? You can count the odds. So we have 5 by 5 and a 5. And 3 times in a row it came 10. So I think this time we will have no weapon or no armor at all. Well, I mean no armor made for parts, obviously, because the other part was for amulets in the first act. Wow, not even a surprise. It's Hello Kitty again. Right, let's do it. I'll be marking in the file which ones we had already so that I can update the game overlay. Okay, the first debuff of the 10 is okay. So we ended up with no rare drops on our character. No magic plus ward means you are not allowed to wear anything yellow and anything unique. So actually that's the worst one of them three. Because you have also no rare plus, which means no yellow. Wait. Wait. I think we are kinda doomed. Because no unique one means no uniques. No rare one plus means no yellow, no uniques. And what we just had was the worst of them three, which is no magic plus. So we're gonna do the whole third act with white items. Can you feel it? White items only. And this is the first of the 10. Okay. Number 14. Let me mark it. It's crazy. Obviously, if we get number 13 or 12, we're gonna roll again because it's excluding itself. Debuff number 2 is no spell or skill wording on the passive skill. 38. Let me mark it. Okay. Debuff number 2. Now debuff number 3. No speed on the passive skill. 36. Last time we had no damage, and I think the damage is the worst one. But no speed. We are using now speed ones, and the skill as well. So, yeah. Number 4. No looting would be so cruel. No plus skill on items. Okay, we can live with that. That basically, we don't have this item at the moment. That basically means mostly for gloves, isn't it? So, and I think for weapon as well, no? I think as well for weapon. So you cannot have the wording skill on the gloves for the. We might have it right now. +1 to the skill that you are using currently, like melee skill, for example, yeah? So we are not allowed to use these gloves anymore. Okay, that was 4. And imagine if it was just 5. So the last one, the biggest one would be the no white, just using white items. But right, okay, number 5 is no fire resistance stat plus, which means obviously adding to on the item. So 24, we cannot have any fire resistance for the whole Act 3 on our items. That's 5. Number 6 is no critical on passive skill. Wow, that really goes on the critical on the passive skill this time. It's a third already. Debuff for the passive skill. All the 3 on the passive skill. We have 2 more for the passive skill on the tree on the list. Another one is dexterity and intelligence debuffs. All other ones we had already. Or we just got them this turn. Cool. No critical on passive skill, which we basically uh, have we used them this act? I'm not even sure. Okay, another debuff. No, 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 no. Okay, good that we have prepared because this one is annoying as F. Okay, at least we got our stuff. 28, no stash usage for the whole act. 28. Okay, how many we have? Let me count again. 7, 8, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 more. 3 more. Hopefully, no weapon use. No weapon use. No weapon use. Cool. No life, no chaos res. Okay. So we can have no fire res and no chaos res. Okay, 2 more. No coldness again as well. No checkpoint use. Okay. So we cannot move without checkpoints. That's achievable. 29. Let me double check if that's the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, last one is. Uh-oh. Close one. No armor, no weapon were dodged. But we are unable to gamble as well. Okay, no gamba. The biggest one is obviously no stash and just use white items. So we need to take off all our clothes. Weapon as well. We are already pretty crippled by using only magic item last act, but we are able to do what we had to do. So let me just first get rid of this overlay. Now let me update our thingy. Yeah. So the numbers are number 10 and number 14 Number 10. How is it possible? 10 the third time in a row. It's rigged. It's absolutely rigged. Number 10. I was hoping for 15. And it was 30. What the heck? 10, 14. And then we have number 23, 24. Never lucky. Then we have number 28, 29. The preparation was good. But at least we can use the power passive skill, I mean, at last in full. Just not three things on it. Speed, spell, skill, and critical. Spell slash skill and critical. So 36, 38, and 39. 36, 38, and 39. And the last one is 44. 44. We need to get familiar with the items, I mean the debuffs that we got. Just because it's important to remember what we cannot do. The first stream is always the hardest. So let me first have a look closer on if I put everything correctly. Double check. It's going a bit on the right too much, so we're gonna move it to the left a little bit. 39, 38, 36, 29, 28, 24, 23, 14, and a 10, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Now let me move all these thingies a bit to the left so we have no overlay. That should be about right. And now let's go back to the game. Okay, stash is here. So, Jesus. We are not very lucky because we have items. Look at this. We have to understand the issue that we are having now. We have the full storage, I mean the inventory, and we have full inventory items on top of the extra inventory. And we are unable to use some items, and we are unable to use the stash for the whole act. So what we're gonna do? We have to throw away some items or sell them because we cannot touch the stash in this act. And the biggest item that you can wear is white. The biggest item is white. So all this, we have no single white item. All our current progress items are going, you know where. This, everything, this. I'm not prepared for this at all. I have even no potions, nothing. Even gold is S. Yeah, so everything has to go. And it cannot go to stash. It has to go elsewhere. At least we have Zarka.
I will
But the Zarka, you know what Zarka has. What Zarka has? Can we have any white item? Not so much. So we're not really that prepared for all the scenarios. Okay, we can have this. That's the only item that we can wear. Can we wear this? Nope, we cannot. Okay, so we need to make a space. If we need to make a lot of space, we don't have to sell it everything necessarily. We can take advantage of the absolutely nothing we can wear here. But what we can do is we can move to the different acts. That's not against the rules.
Stay in sight.
So, Mr. I just need to remember not using the stash. So what we can do is we can go back to the where are you? Caravan and Act 1 and see if we got something white. That's the only
I hear
hope.
you. No need to rush.
Right, we have a weapon. We have to get rid of this,
As you wish.
unfortunately. No, it's not white. Okay, maybe we'll get something on Act 1. We are in deep. Wow, it's almost like no weapon, isn't it? Anything white? Can you imagine white? No. Oh, gee. Now I'm thinking. Now I'm thinking. Because we got the excluders. Look, what we have is no gambling or whatever. No magic wand. That's the white items. Number 14, yeah? No chaos resistance stat. How are you supposed to get chaos resistance or fire resistance stat if you are unable, if you have to use the white item? Is there a white item that has resistance on it? I don't think there is a chance like that. No stash, no checkpoint call, no speed on passive skills. Passive skill, that's fine. No skill on items. Another one. Now the problem is, I have a problem with that. Because we have 44 is one, no chaos and no fire. We have three debuffs that are excluded in a way because of the white items being worn. But on the other hand, it's all fair and square. I think it's fair regardless because the bigger debuff may be overwritten the smaller ones, but at the end of the day, it's worse for us, so it's not a big deal. I kinda think we shouldn't roll another debuff. Is this fair? Hmm. I'm thinking. I'm trying to be as fair as possible with this one, because it's a bit tricky. The exclusions are difficult to think how to do it. Because these are the ones that have been rolled earlier. Hmm. Sorry guys, I need to think about it. Because I want this to be pretty fair. What have we done on the previous one? On the previous one, we had no made gem sockets debuff, which means basically you cannot shoot yourself in the knee or ankle if you already did. So if we could have no gem upgrades, you couldn't obviously have gem sockets because these were excluding themselves. Right. I don't remember on the second which one was the priority, which one was first. I kinda think we should roll another 3 to cripple ourselves more. Not because I like it, it's because I think that would be fair. I would rather not do it, but I think that's the most fair thing to do. No skill on items is unachievable on white items. No fire stat plus on items is unachievable, and no chaos rest is achievable. Just because it says no magic plus 1. If it was no rare plus, it would be you can wear magic items, and all this would be viable. Right, guys, we have to get another 3. 3 debuffs. So basically, it's not 10, it's now 13, in a way. Right, so let me unmark the 3 that we just chosen. No skill on items. Pick 44 goes out. "44" goes out. The next one is no chaos and no fires. 23 and 24. 23 and 24 goes out of the list. Okay. Okay. So we need another 7. And to do that, guess what? Well, guess what? Ta-da! Ta-da it is. Not a happy days. Right. Let's get lucky, please. Yeah, okay. So basically, you have to understand few things. Let's make things clear. No unique war number 12 is doesn't matter, so we can get rid of it. No rare one plus, no thank you. It's impossible to get it because it would duplicate the debuff, but we had already the worst one, so it's no point. No external evasion on items, no life on items, no light resistance. Oh, look at this. No resistance stat on items, goodbye. No cold resistance on stat on items, goodbye. No, that's fine. No side rewards boss, that's fine. No passive refund, that's fine. No dexterity on passive, no fine. No intelligence on passive, that's fine. No looting, fine. No damage affixes, that's fine. No made gem sockets, that's fine. No passive act stash, doesn't work here as well. And no passive previous items on should be on because we could have had white items. Just because we didn't have doesn't mean it doesn't work. So we basically how many have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. So the chances are pretty high. Okay, 3 more. Okay. So we are not allowed to make a socket on our items. Yeah? So totally of 2 default gem sockets we can put, gems for the skill, unless it's a weapon and we get a higher level, so we can probably put 3 or maybe even 4. Okay, so 48 is another one. 48, and let me mark it. Sorry, it takes a bit of time because I need to update into places. 48. Okay. Another one. 2 left. Right, this is useless as well. This is a mistake. This should be taken off. So we have to forget about it, which is taken off now, and roll again. It's not impossible to have life on items if it's, you know what it. Okay, I was thinking it's gonna happen. We are not allowed to use a weapon altogether. Okay, number 1. I was just waiting for the worst debuff possible, and that's the one. For the Act 3. Now give me this as well on top, and it will be like. Okay, let's debuff for this act is. Obviously, it's almost there. No previous items. Okay, so this will not affect us, in fact, but it could have affected us. So it is what it is. So this is not really affecting us, so it's the best possible outcome for us. But it's fair to keep it as a debuff because we could have used theoretically white item. Number 1 and number 15. How interesting. But I have to just point that we were nearly on number 2, which would be no 4 armor pieces on top of the no weapon. Okay, so we didn't make our life easier. Definitely. Because even the white weapon would give us something. And without a weapon, now that's a challenge. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, cool. Cool, not cool. So let me study what we have. No weapon. No weapon, we're gonna remember. Number 50, nothing to remember because number 50 is not affecting us at all. Stash, we're not gonna forget about as well. Gamba, okay, something to remember, but it's not a big deal. So number 14 is done, that one as well. No stash, okay. No checkpoint, okay, no checkpoint. Let's hope we will remember about it. Okay, passive skill 3, we have to take care of this in a moment. No main jump sockets and no previous items on. Okay, so 50 doesn't mean anything. And no sockets. Okay, so the socket gems, something to not think about. Got it. The last 3 things are no speed, no spell, skill, and a critical. 36, 38, 39. Critical, speed, spell, and skill. So we will do it now. But we have still a lot to use. We could have how do you say it? What we could have done is identify these items from Act 2, but whatever. We missed that part. Okay, so let's put first skill. This goes goodbye. Right, the problem is money. How we are supposed to do it now? I would love to get rid of it, but we have no money for it. But this is a debuff that we have to apply. So I think the fair thing would be 500 per each. So we have how many skill? Really? Really? That happened. Jesus, so that means we have to get rid of all of this? Cast speed. Jesus Christ. So we have to take skill, speed, and critical is not a big issue. So all these have to go. So we have 1, 2, and this by a part of it. 3, 4, 5. Of course. 6, 7, 8, 9. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. When you have no money because of the previous debuffs, you are screwed. We can keep this, which is a bit useless anyway, and this. Okay, so to get rid of stuff, we need to get rid of all this. And go just this way. Or whatever, because we have no other way, it is blocked. Thank God evasion, but evasion is not blocked on the passive skill level, so that's fine. Alright, oh my goodness. But we need money for it. So let's pretend we're gonna get rid of this. Wait,
Quickly.
Let's try something different.
refund?
Greetings.
Time to refocus.
What? How come we cannot get rid of this all Ah, because we have no gold. Okay, perfect. I just love. So it's what? 500. About 500. You have 11. What we can do for now is just keep all of this. Get rid of just these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna get rid of this 6 because it's cheaper. And then put this. We can put this because we have 21 to put. So that's not a big deal. So let's do this first. And then we're gonna spend some money to, which we don't have, but I think we're gonna access the storage just for the getting money for it. Because that seems fair, isn't it? Or we can just sell this. We are not allowed to use it, and we are not allowed to store it. So let's just do this. That's the most fair thing to do, isn't it?
No need
I
to
didn't
rush.
think about it too deeply. I just applied the debuffs. So
Burden you.
let's get noob mode all together because we are not allowed. If we are not allowed, we are not allowed. Do we have enough gold? We should have enough now. Okay,
Take care.
so no critical, no speed, no skill, and no spell. Am I right? Speed, skill, spell, critical. Spell it doesn't affect us. Speed, skill, critical. These three. Cool. Cool, not cool. But we have 21, so that's fine. Okay, so what do we do now? We don't have debuff for evasion, for energy shield, but the energy shield probably will be super low. That's the first that we have to take. We have no way around it. And now we have a way of going through options which will not affect us big time because why would it? So we are better off going this way. Now mana regen, it's not gonna be a thing for sure. So we're gonna go this way. Mana regen, dexterity, int, movement speed. Okay, we can use it. And now we have to go quickly to this spot, which is 1, 2 or 1, 2, 3. Is this any useful? Energy shields, stun, whatever. Energy shield recharge. Please build up. Yeah, of course. That's what I always wanted. But still better than this. Okay, so let's take this one. That's the 3. Let's first apply this because we can. Cool. Now, we have to get rid of this. That's the priority. That's the ref wound, isn't it?
Greetings.
Let's try something different.
We can start using this, but as I said to you last time, critical is not allowed now, but I would probably go for this, but it's not allowed now. So good that I didn't choose it. Okay, so skill and a skill. What? 2, 6. What? Are you having a laugh? Oh, the cast speed. Cast speed, really? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this goes as well. Can I put this as well? Okay, and this? Okay. Skill, 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 and all this. Okay, so we are at 260, but we actually made it. By selling our stuff, which we cannot use, and I cannot use stash, we are able to refund. And now the skill is fine. Look how good it was not to go this way, but go this way instead. It was a masterpiece. Best decision of my effing life. Okay, so we are happy with this. Now what we can also put, we can put intelligence higher a bit. And then let's go attack damage because now we can. Okay. I'm just thinking how to take advantage of the. Actually, let's wait because we're gonna spend money and then we're not gonna know what to do. Let's just do this for now. Then we're gonna put the damage again. And then the idea is to put this damage again. We're gonna go for this for sure. Critical, not negative. Critical, negative. Physical, yes. And this is critical. So we are not really able to use any of these. So only this, but still probably worth it. I'm not so sure, but okay. So what do we have here? Evasion, melee damage. Okay, what is our damage now? 7. That's beautiful. It's just how beautiful it is. Do we need some kind of damage weapon for using this? Is it even possible to use it without a weapon?
That would draw
Do we have to do punches, really? Is it possible to do even? Let's give the final boss with 7 damage DPS. Right. White items. So guess what?
Who goes there? My wares are all unburdened.
We need space. That's what's up. Melee damage 8%. That's the one that we want to put. I mean PI, and then go. Yeah, because it's even. Yeah. That's melee damage. We don't have to sell it because it doesn't take much space. So we need white items. Right. I think we made a mistake now when I think of it. Yeah, we shouldn't have been rolling. You know why? Because of the runes. When the rune can say no resistance or no chaos, that means the debuffs were viable. Okay, we'll see. Because yeah, I didn't think about runes. I was thinking about just basic plain item, but on the plain item with the sockets in it, you can actually use runes. Well, the question would be, would you rather be not using runes then? But it's all questionable. How would you understand the debuff? So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, all this is useless. And well, it is not for armor because we can use the armor. But I'm just thinking if we are able to have this activated, because it seems like water stuff, isn't it? Some kind of weapon. Okay, we can use spark. Cool. Right. Okay. So maybe, and I decided not to take any of the beautiful. It's just beautiful. Thank God we have spark at last. But what am I supposed to do with spark? What? Yeah, weapon time. Hello, of course. I think these are all no correct weapon style, isn't it? Hmm. The damage will be not existent. I'm just thinking if it's achievable, you know. Naked monk. I just want to leave it over there, but we are not allowed to use it. It's just a habit.
Young one.
Okay, let's see if we can use. No, this is the same, isn't it? So we should be
Care for a story?
seeing the first act. It's really tough. I think there should be groups of debuffs now that they started playing this. Because not this. Jesus, it's just a habit. Come on, do you have white items for me, my friend? But a weapon is not something I can use. Oh yeah, yeah, perfect. I cannot use any of that. It's ridiculous. Nothing white. I want something white, my friend. Nothing white. Absolutely nothing white this time.
Stick to the cairns.
It is good to. I like to hold on to bits
Okay,
and
maybe
pieces.
here.
Anyone
Yeah, I
else?
already got this, my friend. Okay, we got this.
Keep it full.
Jeez. And now what? We cannot have any weapon.
Be careful.
Well, let's see. Let's see. Well, Act 1 works. You know what's the problem? The problem is... What is this? Oh, we got armor. Cool. Actually, let's drop something that we can use, because otherwise... In fact, it's level Act 3, but it's not that much. Cannot use that, but we can sell it. That's fine. I'm thinking about how to approach that, because we don't have... we haven't taken out of the stash something to take different spells. So we kinda stuck with the Spark now, which works for Act 1, but that's not much. We can build around it. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Just because we are not allowed even to grab the third and fourth socket into our item. But it seems it's achievable in a way. We got
Maintain a fine balance.
yeah, and that's gonna happen all the time. Like constantly. Because of all of this. And we don't want to get rid of this. What we can do, that's for sure, is get rid of this. So for the spark, what we want for the spark? Is it lightning and projectile speed? Right. Nope. So this is physical damage. Nope. Okay. Critical, I don't think I'm gonna do anyway, but 30 extra damage percent. Okay, so this is not achievable. Okay, you can put this in. Now what is this? This is useless. What? Bleeding, useless. Extra lightning. Okay, so this could be here for now. AoE, whatever. Attack speed. whatever. What we need here is to, but I don't think it's on one level, first level. Where are we? Spark. Maybe, but we need speed. Yeah, that's what we need. Yeah, definitely. And moving while walking would be nice, but so this goes 16 to 19. You see, this one is 3, and this one is 3. 3. Hmm. If we go this way, a lightning duration on projectile. So we may need to go. Ay, 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 it's not that simple. Not the best. No weapon is not helping, isn't it? Quick break. Yeah, I was thinking the probably the smartest move would be to go back to the not this 3D buffs having and then just go with the white weapon. But I like the challenge. And challenge accepted. We're gonna do what we rolled on, what we decided on. I didn't think about it, so it's my mistake. And we're gonna carry on with this 3. if we are unable to finish the act without it. It's on me. So let's do it this way. Okay, so first act is probably achievable with this. Let's see. Well, it doesn't really matter, is it? Let's just carry on to Act 3 straight away. We don't have access to the items, but we can have some new skills if we drop them. Hmm. Who that?
Crowd is close. What have you learned?
We can sell this.
Move swiftly.
Young one.
Young one. Let's make some space. So we already have half of the inventory almost empty. I kinda think that we should get rid of this. Ah, is it just a matter of strength? Right, because we are full. Okay. In that case, but is it even good? I don't think that's very good. And this one? It's nothing too special. Weapon time. Oh, perfect. Well, guess what? I don't have a weapon, my friend. So we basically just keep it for the next act because all this is not gonna be used. See, I'm gonna sell this too.
Hello.
Arrow. Maybe this will give us some kind of gold. The gold we want. We are not allowed to use gambling as well. How much is it? That. Better than nothing. And this is useless, isn't it? Because for the skills that we use, which are these two, we are full. Yeah, I think we shouldn't be using more
Where
debuffs.
the dreamer wills,
What
there I
happened,
go.
happened, and if some were not viable, oh wow, that should be the thing.
The swarm never
Now, how
ends.
am I supposed to DPS these mobs? Do we really want to do it for 20 years? Okay, at least mana isn't going off, but the potions, the HP is going off quickly. Now, how am I supposed to kill them? I think this debuff might be a bit too strong at this stage, especially. Yeah, I don't think there is a way of doing this. We tried. Can you imagine killing boss like this? I don't. So in this scenario, in this setup of debuffs, is just unachievable. But regardless, even with the weapon, it's gonna be white weapon. It's gonna be difficult. But you know what? We don't have a white weapon, so that even makes us kinda crippled. So let's first get a weapon because it would be the same. Because I think white weapon could be enough to pass this. I hope. All we have to do is just drop a white weapon. We probably should have gone to the lower map though. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be really tough. Oh wow. Hmm. I think the debuffs went too deeply with -20. They went a bit too deeply. Is it fair to just adjust? I'm not sure. It doesn't feel like being fair. Shall we say we didn't make it? Yeah, it's 0 DPS, 0 defense, 7 evasion. Oh, jeez. We cannot even kill a single mob. What about make them drop something? Our power is equal to 0 without a whip weapon. I was hoping for something more than this. Mm, where is my DPS? 15, 19. And this doesn't work because we have no weapon. What to do, what to do. The problem is I cannot use anything. All is related to weapon. This is achievable, but where is the damage? Why it doesn't show? What we can do is go to the lower map and then just try taking advantage of that and drop anything that we could use. I'm kind of thinking about just going back to white weapons because that would be the less debuff that we had because I think the no weapon build is not achievable.
Loathsome creature.
Well, this doesn't help much, does it?
By decree of the Count of Ogham, your whisper.
Okay. We can drop something here. Can I have a quarter staff, please? I think what we have to do is readjust the debuffs to the previous stage to begin with, because it's unplayable. And we don't want to be unplayable. We want to have a challenge, but the challenge that is achievable. What's the point of doing the one act for 20 years? That's a bit much. Nobody wants to play it, nobody wants... Whoa, chill out, guy! Wait. Oh, who would like to watch? Oh, stuff, okay. Can we have this stuff? Sandals, okay, or... That's good. That's this. That's this. Funny. And a staff we all can probably use. And we're gonna change the setting. We still have obviously points to use, or quarter staff, but we cannot use it because it's blue. We're gonna use the weapons, I think. And we're gonna amend the last 3 debuffs. Just because it's unplayable. If it was achievable, I would do it. I would go for it. But because it's super low, I think it's not achievable. Okay. You can kill us. Because we need a teleport. Cool. That was a bad connection of the... Right, so this is white, so we can probably use it straight away, but it doesn't give us anything, is it? Ghost dance. Okay. I guess. Cool, we can use this. Always something, and we can use this as well. Happy days. Oh wow. You see, that's the problem. The 3 that we got rid of. Exactly.
Depraved wretch.
I think this third act will be the hardest just because of these debuffs. And I was thinking the one was bad. Then I was thinking the second was bad. Now I think the third is unachievable. Maybe. Okay, we can use this one. Come on.
I must maintain a fine balance.
For sure. Okay, guys. What I think we're gonna carry on later
Sorry, I was just. These are just some odds and ends of mine.
with the debuffs we got, but we're gonna revert just because it's unplayable and see even if the debuffs
What have we got?
not reverted,
What would you
if
like?
that's achievable. Obviously the blue ones not gonna be used
Turns.
after we revert and stash and everything, but the three debuffs that I got recently, no weapon and the one is not existent and the third is whatever. We're gonna revert to the no chaos, no fire if I remember correctly. The third one as well on the skew tree. So let me have a break. It will be a longer break. I don't know if you will be streaming today, but if not, I will see you guys tomorrow with the three debuffs changed back to what we have probably achievable. So until then, see ya.